So, I'm going to try to make this very fast. I am a mom, a single mom currently, of an 8-month beautiful, beautiful diva who is the best decision that ever happened in my life. But there is a but. The reason I'm currently a single mom is because the father thought he was going to be able to manipulate, control, put his hands on me, play me, use me, be narcissistic with me, arrogant with me. So he ended up on the streets and going into the Salvation Army while I was pregnant because he didn't want to pay me back the money that we have in a notarized agreement. We're talking thousands of dollars that I invested into him, and it was business from the beginning. I let him know, hey, you need to pay me this. I helped you come from another country. You need to pay me this. I did this for you. You need to pay me this. I was upfront about it. Okay, great. Some sugar mama, the lady's almost 60 years old, decides that she wants to rescue him from the Salvation Army. She brings him into her apartment. Yada, yada, yada. She's posting. She's using him for clout because she makes money off of posting on Instagram. Great. I reached out to her when I was 6 months pregnant. I said, are you aware that he has a daughter on the way? She said, he says it's not his, yada, yada, yada. I said, listen. I explained everything to her. What happened? Why he ended up in the Salvation Army? What was going on? And I even asked her, I said, can you help me get a paternity test? And she said, yes. I said, perfect. I went, I opened up a child support case, gave her the case number, told her what was needed. She blocks me. The bitch blocks me on social media, all social media. And then several months later, she starts posting how she's with the love of her life and she's been 12 years or however many years sober and this and that and the other. And now the baby daddy has had a change of mentality and he wants to start doing what he needs to do for his daughter. He wants to pay child support. He wants to visit his daughter. He wants to be in her life. So this bitch starts to tell him that because he is going to start seeing his daughter, that he needs to pay her back all the money that she invested into him. I'm sorry. But that's not the way this shit works. Okay, honey? You were warned. You were forewarned. I gave you proof. I showed you proof. Oh, wait a minute. It gets even better. Before she started posting about how he's the love of her life, he told her that he was still in love with me. That he loved her, but he was still in love with me. In front of me. Mind you, I told her, I was like, there's no way in hell this motherfucker's going to get anywhere near this poom poom until he pays his debt. Okay? Because I'm about that cash money. So, that's when she decides to fucking go even further into the relationship with him. I would have pumped the brakes right there and been like, okay, you know what? You in love with her. You got a baby with her. I would have at least respected the fact that there's a baby involved. And I would have at least tried to get answers instead of trying to block me and ignore me and try to move on as if this shit was just going to go the fuck away. So, little sugar mama, you need to take responsibility for your decisions. You made your bed, you fucking lay in it. Okay? That's what you need to do. Because there is no way in hell that you are going to sit there and charge anybody any fucking money because they have had a change of heart. And they told you from the beginning that they were still in love with me, right? But I'm not trying to be with him. I'm trying to get my money that he owes me and my child support for my daughter. So you can sit there and you can try to charge him whatever the fuck you want. It's not going to happen. And if you think that you're going to get a dollar of the money that's owed to me, first priority. Why? I am the mother of his child. Hello? If you think your pussy and your sex and your age and your experience and your sobriety is going to be more important to a family man than his fucking child, his firstborn child, then you need to go back to your little 12-step recovery program and you need to look into codependency because you haven't learned a damn thing. Okay? You need to recognize your position in all of this. I am the HBID. I am the HDIC, the head diva in charge. That's me. Okay? I'm the head diva in charge here. And you need to recognize your position. You are someone that wanted to rescue someone. You wanted to enable that codependency in you, and that's what you got. So therefore, don't sit here, because by the way, he recorded her. I asked him to record her because I didn't believe him that she was saying what she was saying. She's basically trying to threaten him and saying that if he comes to see his daughter, that she's basically going to throw him out on the streets. So anyhow, for all you sugar mamas out there, if you're a sugar mama, recognize, embrace, and own that shit, bitch. Don't sit there and try to play stupid or victim or let me see your phone right now. Because that's what she does to him. Anybody that has to control somebody to be with them hasn't accepted who the fuck they are. So whenever you sit there and try to tell me, get into solution, and I tell you that the solution is for you to remove yourself from the equation, and then you scoff at me, and I tell you that he needs to fucking man the fuck up, right? So you help him get a job, and now he's working, and now that he has stability, he's able to think clearly, and he's able to think about his baby, right? And all the months that he hasn't been there, the things that he's been missing out on. She already has 2 little beautiful teeth. Bitch, you're not more important than a fucking father's firstborn child. No pussy. And anybody that puts pussy first before your firstborn, you are a fucking sperm donor. So fuck you. You don't deserve to be in that child's life. But someone who wants to put in effort and wants to pay his child support and wants to see his fucking child, and you are going to sit there and try to make it seem like your vagina, your relationship has priority over firstborn child, bitch, please. All I got to say is take your ass back to your 12-step program and get into a codependency recovery program because you are not being honest with yourself. And that's my 2 cents. I got to go. Things are moving along quite well in my universe and in my world with my baby. I'm glad to see that the father of my child wants to participate in her life, and he recognizes and understands the value and importance that my daughter deserves to have her father in her life. Oh, and lastly, there are people that abstain from alcohol, drugs. But how many of you can abstain from sex? Because this diva right here, this diva has been abstinent for over a year. You want to talk about pussy control? You want to talk about power? Take it there, honey. Because if you're giving that shit up, plus you're giving up your wallet and your finances, you already lost right there. No man needs to be fucking rescued or saved. You are not going to turn a boy into a man by doing that shit for him. What you're doing is enabling codependency. Bye.